We got breaking news in the NFL with the New York Jets planning to start Joe Flacco at quarterback for the season opener against his former team, the Baltimore Ravens. That's been confirmed by our lead inside NFL, Jonathan Jones there. Coach Robert Saleh said Zach Wilson is out at least for the first 4 weeks of the season. The second-year quarterback suffered that bone bruise, a meniscus tear in his right knee during the Jets' first preseason game. Wilson had surgery, if you remember, on August 16th and tested the knee in a workout on Monday, but the team determined he's not healthy to play this Sunday. This will be the first time Flacco, by the way, has played the Ravens. If you remember, played 11 seasons there in Baltimore, winning Super Bowl 47 MVP honors 10 years ago. But Joe Cool back at the helm at QB1 with the Jets. Senior NFL writer Pete Prisco checking in. Your reaction to this news now, Joe Cool in for QB1, except for now you got, it's interesting, Zach Wilson on the bench. Your reaction to this news today?
It's not really surprising. I mean, you got to be protective of that franchise quarterback, and that's what this season's all about for the Jets. They have to find out more information on whether Zach Wilson is their long-term answer, and why rush him back onto the field when there's a risk of more injury. I think they're being smart here. I think they're doing their due diligence in terms of protecting him. And Joe Flacco playing his old team, that's great. That's a great storyline to go into the weekend with. So it's a smart move by the New York Jets. I thought they were playing a little gamesmanship early in the week when they were talking about Zach Wilson playing. I never thought he would play. But this is the right move by the New York Jets.
How did this setback, Zach Wilson, of course, looking to climb up the ladders in his second year, a little setback here to start out the gate in 2022. How does it affect him and his growth there?
Well, when you're a young quarterback, you want to be on the field. And the more you can play, the better you'll get. And I thought he made some strides, took some strides late last year, improved. And that's a good thing for him and for the Jets. They have to find out if he's their guy. There's still people around the league, and there's still people probably inside that organization who have their doubts as to whether he is the long-term answer. I think he can be, but he showed that growth late in the season. He needed to carry that over to this year, but not being able to play because of an injury isn't good for a young quarterback. So it hurts him. It's not damning, and they should protect him and make sure there isn't more damage there.
What does this offense look like with Joe Flacco? We know he's on the opposite end of 30. It's been a while since he's been at the helm at QB1, but what is this offense going to look like the next 4 weeks there with the Jets?
Well, he's a deep ball thrower. We know that's what he likes to do. He likes to get back in the pocket. They have a lot of weapons on the outside. I think the guys who can run, so I think there's going to be opportunities for him. And starting this week, he's playing a team that has pass rush questions. You know, Joe Flacco doesn't move like Zach Wilson moves. And the Jets have made upgrades on their offensive line, but you still got to protect that quarterback. But when you look at the Ravens' defense, the major question going into this week and into this season is who's going to rush the passer. I know they have some young players they really like, but they have issues on the other side. So I think this is one of those situations where it's a good way for Joe Flacco to start the season, playing his former team, playing a team that doesn't rush the quarterback that well. And so I look for him to play well in this game.
And, of course, Robert Saleh mentioning today they hope to have Zach Wilson back by week 4. But if we're looking at the schedule there, Pete, outside of the Ravens, you get Cleveland in week 2. You get Cincinnati in week 3. I mean, are they going 2-2, 1-3? What do we think here, 0-4?
Yeah, they have a chance to go 1-3 probably. I mean, they might pull off one upset. The Jets are going to be one of those teams this year that's feisty, tough, and hangs around in games. I just think they might be a year away from beating teams. And so by that I mean late in the fourth quarter they might not have enough talent to hang around and win the game, but they'll be feisty. They're not going to just roll over. They're going to be much better than they were a year ago. Robert Saleh is a good football coach. They're building something there, but that stretch to open the season, it's not going to be easy for Joe Flacco, although when you think about it, he's familiar with every single one of those teams.
Yeah, played a long time in the AFC North there. Started with his former team in the Ravens, of course, this Sunday. Appreciate it as always. Pete Prisco breaking down that breaking news. Joe Flacco, the week 1 starter for the Jets heading into the season on Sunday. Hey, don't forget, of course, everything kicking off this weekend. But Thursday, games will be kicking. But September 11th, catch all the games, of course, on CBS and Paramount+. NFL season is back.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.